a superstar in the making. And, oh, here we go. Already control over Banana there. Are they going to check for Tizian, though?
They may. Slow and methodical, but it's going to be Tizian peeking out. However, unable to connect. And Fnatic, the grouped up approach is looking pretty good. Tabson, last point of contact here over towards B. There's no util for the rest of Big to play with. And Tabson needs to go huge. Oh, headshot. Not going to be found as the body spam through onto Mezzi, but Smooya close to trade. And with a two-man advantage, this is one of those rounds where you say it's not losable. But Gade and Searson, let's see what they're going to be able to do. Not too much. Crims find Searson lurking in the smoke there. And it's Gade in a 1-on-4, but not for bloody long. Crims feeling it already. Coming out of the gates with a big old 3K. And Fnatic take that T-pistol.
It's going to be an explosive hit from Fnatic right now. They're just grouped up. They know that Big aren't necessarily going to have a whole heap of utility to repel them. So they're just going to try that grouped approach, particularly with that wrap onto the A bomb site now as Alex. He's just looking to make things happen. However, Searson appears from the smoke. He's going to make that scout sing. But it's the firefights that go the way of Fnatic as the bomb plant will come through. I don't suspect here that Gade and Tabson will have the firepower to make the retake work. They may look for exits.
AK going to be retrieved as well by Brolin on the exit. And, ooh, Tabson going to be spotted there. But the bomb, of course, planted at the back of sight, so everyone A-OK just to survive here in the pit. It's only that 5-7, smoke and a flash on Gade, carried across for Big into the next. But that's a solid start for Fnatic. Not going to be too overzealous here with the pistols. Of course, you don't want to be giving away too many $600 kills. And they're going to be able to fight for their right to survive. Pick themselves up a Mac 10. Crims wants to keep his mitts on the AK here. Gade. I think he could maybe find this one at the end. Oh, nah. Opts to save his armor instead. They know that it's probably going to be this B hit, so you can see that adjustment. Searson coming across with that AWP as well. And a perfectly timed smoke. Fnatic, they're going to have to go right through. In comes that flash as Brolin goes straight into the CT. It's going to be 1-for-1 for the moment. The boost over the top going to be able to stop Alex from making his way to sight. However, Smooya jumping in with the AWP just in time. Gade jumping around. He's going to fall as well with Brolin wrapping in from Cont. And in the 2-on-2, Fnatic have the sight and another kill as well as the man advantage.
Crims just over the top of that smoke, leaving Kiddo to try and salvage this.
Make it in, clearing the back of sight. Allowed to do this as Brolin just hides, looks to wait for that tap nade to the perfect position. But Kiddo not aware of how close he was to peek and Brolin there. But again, it's just going to be patience. And who bites first? It's going to be Tizian. And Kiddo swinging off the contact. This is a well-made setup. But how can Fnatic make their way back in? It's Tabson reading the peak. And again, just so damn sharp with these pistols on Inferno. The close range engagements still going to be able to cause awkward situations as we are currently witnessing. And Crims, just going around the smoke. There's 17 on the clock, Jim. And the bomb on the other side of the smoke rolling, going to be flashed forward. Can't do too much. Crims, full reliance on him, but he's got to leg his way to sight now. And Gade, he's standing in the way. But is there time to get this bomb planted? Crims, there he goes. Well played round. Progress somewhere, but with that banana control, with the man advantage, thought they would fall back. Tabson was trying to do so, but it's Gade standing in the way of Fnatic. It's a nice trade, and this could be the answer that Fnatic were looking for.
Well, Grim's just trying to appear at the worst possible moment for Big. He does try and harass the A site. However, there we go. He does eliminate Kiddo on the flank. So it's a 3 versus 2. And this is where Big is just going to try and take their chances here. It's a 2 versus 2 in the bomb site. Make that now just a 2 versus 2 overall. Smooya, he's playing the back of the site. He's going to be able to take Tizian, who just goes straight for that defuse. And Searson, I don't know, the information must have come through from Big that they were playing double banana. The lost bonus coming out from Big.
Let's see if Big can manage to crank another. Got this A1S bought up. And a little bit of extra cash in the bank. And they're looking to position these two rifles for success, but Brolin going hard early in through apartments. And Searson, he's got this pincer coming through, but he's going to be able to fight for it at the moment. Can't quite find that second. Alex taking his head right off, and it's going to be the 3-on-2.
There's some utility here from Fnatic to be able to just slow the progression of the retake. However, those firefights are not going to go the way they want them to. Crims just stepping into the path of both these two CTs, and now Mezzi tries to take that duel, and that is a round gone begging here for Fnatic. They should have definitely done better. They do have a faster approach, but in rounds like that, it really does sting them. Doing a whole heap of damage to Fnatic now. Going to play the percentages, though. Take the small site with the 3 remaining players that they do have. Smoke will come in. Flashes, though, are good from Big. Just enough to delay the rotation. That smoke is good. Oh, Tabson.
Man, is tapping heads at the moment. And this is where it gets dangerous for Fnatic. If he starts to fire up, however, Mezzi, he's alive and kicking, and he's very leaned into the screen. He's not going to be missing too many. Another headshot found, but only 2 seconds to try to survive. And man's got another CT in his way. It's Tizian at the bottom of mid to lock a third down for Big. Just running things back as expected. But Big, you got Tabson solo looking over towards Arch. And, he's able to find one, but no support there from Keto. A little too far away. And Keto, after losing Archers, needs to try to push for some form of map control to set up for the retake and have a chance in the round.
Gade's still alive now too, so this is really awkward here for Fnatic. As they do not have control of this B bomb site, they will still have to try and commit to some form of plant soon. Oh no, there's a lot of work to do here for Mezzi in this site. He's just going to be harassed the entire time, and Crims, he's got to arrive in the nick of time. 1 second left, he's not going to find it. Dear me, that is a round too big.
Keto. They're going to land a few bullets there on a Mezzi. The site is in the hands of Fnatic. Alex not going to be able to stop this one from happening. Tabson over the top, able to fire for another couple. And there's 7 seconds remaining. The reboost up again. Brolin can't stop the boost from happening. And it's Big with a crushing retake. The pistol's not going to be enough to stop it. You could see that the aim was trained from Fnatic on all the right positions, but Big, as the wrap does come through. But yeah, double pit setup. It's a strong one to deal with. This wrap coming through from Fnatic. Gate head down and looking to strike. But when's the timing going to come through? It's the wall bang onto Keto, which is ridiculous. Bombs on the ground, and there's no time now for Fnatic to win the round. Tabson and CSGO just need to survive. Mezzi, bit of a rough situation for him to be in.
How he wants to be taken out of this game. Certainly wants the firefights. He's up for it. He's that player that does like to take those aim duels. Here we go. Smooth up. Oh, to quick it up.
And there it is. A cracking start to the round again. It's going to be action on both extremities. Keto straight down mid as well. And Fnatic going to be completely suffocated out of the round. Bomb at T-stairs. Crims in the 1-on-4. Back to a 1-on-3. And he's taking a couple of hits now.
Okay.
But definitely a winnable position, no matter the percentage. It's the kills he's going after, and Tizian's looking the wrong direction. Is the trade there? Gade swings out in time to save the round for Big, but again, Crims, he's really putting the financial pressure onto Big.
Well, the round count, she said it's a stronger half. However, they need it for the momentum. Here we go, Crims. That's a massive entry. They will take control of this A-bomb site, and they're going to explode.
Oh, Tizian needs to try to pick up the pieces, but it's Crims putting Fnatic on his back for the final round of the half. The silent boost setting up those first 2, and then it was all him just closing the distance early. Smoke at library to try to isolate some more fights. A man's on for the ace. He's had enough here in the first half, and he's looking to put on a performance to close things out. It's got too close too many times for Fnatic, but a 1-on-5, it's too much of an ask for Gade here.
I mean, that's all it took, right? An ace from Crims to finish the round.
Huge.
And that is a 9-6 scoreline going the way of Big. Some big questions remain unanswered, though, for Fnatic's T side. We'll see how this concludes after the break.
Just holding that W button, the aggression, it's huge, but expected. Big going to be able to wrangle their way out of T stairs for the moment. Smoothia long range, unable to connect too much. Gets knocked down to 2 HP, and Alex, they don't know he's here at second. But Big, happy to whittle down the time. Alex, it's a 1-for-1 on him with 2 HP Smoothia. He's thinking about just saving the armor, but he's not going to be enabled to make his way to safety in CT, and it's a solid round to kick things off in the second half. Big. Mezzi offline, almost works out. The crosshair was good, however moving. Inaccuracy is a factor, and Brolin just trying to get underneath the T's, pushing over him. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade on the entries, and the B site is now secured, but for how long for Big? Tizian, only 22 HP to play with.
Okay. Tizian just playing on the coffins. Oh, the flash is good, though. So Big do have some utility up their sleeve, and they've made it work so far. However, now it's just onto the firefights. As Smuya, he's not going to have an impact on this round. Gade swinging with that Galil. Man, he is having a day. They've just taken up so much time in a lot of these rounds on the T side that really put them on the back foot. But this is just fast coming out from Big. Look at this.
All the way up Dig in a matter of seconds, Jim.
On the back of a CT tactical timeout, right? Like, that is the most frustrating thing to deal with. You're trying to set yourself up on the CT side, trying to work yourself back into this. You go, okay, what are we going to do?
They have to win 9 in a row to make it to overtime. That's a huge ask. They got 3 rifles maybe here to play with. It's going to be Smuya from behind, hiding the oranges.
Just run into so many problems. The right timing hasn't worked out in their favour. Now, this is looking more positive from them. They take some control. And they do find 2 opens here. However, Smuya forced off the line once again.
And Big, they're just looking to make this wrap happen. Alex regressing at Dig in time. It's going to be the bomb down at Bracket as Smuya takes a risky maneuver in through the smoke. Gade going to be falling as well. And just like that, Fnatic find the answer. Holding things down on the A site like a fort. But it's Roland just blocking that util, hoping to survive. Man's gone into the smoke, but if he held that trigger for a second longer, maybe he could have survived. He just couldn't get into position. And Big, they've found the B site. They've got Gade on the lurk, who may eventually have some impact. Solo attempts. Smuya looking to go in solo. There's 2 found, and just like that, the round could have been set back in their direction. Crims expecting to flank Tizzy and Leg. There's a chance here, but it's down to Crims, and he's only got 15 seconds to get to site and start to defuse. Man's got to go now, and it's a solid crossfire. Tizzy in over in the corner, and Big take Fnatic's map pick. It's Inferno in the bag. Map 1 of the series going to Big. That molly coming through, which actually ended up missing the mark, but it's created enough space for Big to just smash their way up short. Now Smuya can't spot it because there's that top con smoke. 3 CTs here in a very solid crossfire, and Sisson going to become that first victim. Crims needs to get that reload off, as we are going to see the slow push up. Keto with the bomb finds Mezzi in the side of the head. It's going to be Crims for 2, and Fnatic just farm their way to victory on the B site and win the first pistol of the game. As that top con smoke, we're going to isolate Alex in here. He's still got that help from Crims on short, but Crims has actually gone to stack the B site. It's going to be a 3-2 split underneath. How's the line? Alex in a position to strike, and now things get that much harder for Big.
They've got control of mid, but going to have to get a wriggle on. And they might be aggressed through short here if Crims decides to push at the right time as that smoke starts to fade here. They've got to dismantle this crossfire. Crims is just going to harass from the sidelines, and now, they're going to have to filter through mid. This is disastrous as they're still not in this bomb site. They've got 10 seconds left. It's all over.
All over Red Rover. Bomb down in con, and a 3rd secured for Fnatic, who are off to a huge amount of util damage. The board for Brolin, who finds the lineup, runs out of bullets, though swaps to the secondary. And it's going to be at least 1 kill found for Big. But you know they're going to want that little bit more. Big, however, unable to connect onto too much that round. And it's a 4th secured for Fnatic. So I think he's coming through late, it seems, as Big now start to hit the A site. 30 seconds on the clock to get that bomb planted. But no cross here just yet. 1 remaining flash for Tabson, and they're looking just to contact their way through. On a nice line here, 1 over towards short now, but it's the lineup. Brolin finding themselves some impact. Smuya not going to be able to connect initially, but he goes back for seconds, and Keto falls. Searson, he's on the wrong side of the bloody map. Bomb nowhere to be seen, so it's the round secured for Fnatic. And Searson just looking to keep that AWP in play.
I mean, if you're Crims, right, you're shaking your head there. What on earth is he doing? Like, what did they set him up for? It may have been that late underpass presence, late B halls presence, the bomb plant, maybe the short plant coming out for... I mean, they've just gone to check backs, make sure that nobody has come through for the push. Though. Timing. Okay, they're going to make this B site work.
3-on-3, and Crims in a position just to play around. Dance his way to success, but Searson strikes in. And just like that, it's back to the 1-on-2. Brolin now. Let's see if he can work some timing. Searson fully focused on short, but he's unfortunately had a shot for the moment. Baits out that AWP shot. Searson will connect on the sharp, tight line. And Big finally going to be able to crack the egg on the T side. Holding down the line from door, so he knows no one's over towards the bench just yet. There's still some util to play around for Big now, but it's going to be strength in numbers. Looking to swing, but the CT's already here. They're flooding the site just in time. Searson and Tizian looking to make this one work. It's Tizian in the 1-on-3 now. Wrap comes through from Mezzi. But again, these pillars and Fnatic, they're not going to be able to play this together. It's Quim swinging to find the perfect line, and it's 7 on the board for Fnatic. Much higher firepower coming through. Crim's in the corner, going to draw a lot of attention. It's going to be the bait and switch setup, and Mezzi still able to have some impact here. He just needs to survive and buy some time for Alex to rotate in on the flank. Bombs down in the middle of bloody nowhere, over towards E-Box. And Alex could come in just at the right moment. Smooya watching underneath the window. Keto can't get away with the damn thing. And it's going to be 9 secured for Fnatic.
The stream on in, and they only have one set of eyes on this mid connector. However, the bad news is it's Crims.
Okay. One down, but it's going to be answered with 2 both ways. 3v3 situation, and the bomb down for Big. They are going to be able to make it to triple. Tizian covering for just long enough to get it planted. Early towards the mid-round. Searson with his short control as well. A very solid post plan, and he's going to swing in to find Crims. It's Brolin in a 1-on-3, and they know exactly where he is as well. A big read from Big.
Are Fnatic going to cotton on to this fast mid approach coming out from Big? They're not going to go for mid connector though, as Searson takes that duel with Smooya, who is looking like a totally different player.
Oh, yeah. With that being said, blink and you miss it. 3 players dead within the first 30 seconds of the round. Tabson looking to fight his way back in, and it's just going to be more aggression displayed by Big. Alex, have a crack at him. He's gone in towards the top of connector. The dangerous position to be in, but he's going to catch the timing. Tizian not expecting aggressive maneuver. And it's Tabson in the 1-on-4. Back to the 1v2. Flash to get him onto the line. Crossing the stairs. A little bit more awkward. They're just clearing out everything. Fnatic so lined up there. And Tabson, the final hurdle. He's going to trip over it. Mezzi, great reaction to pick up another round for Fnatic.
It's that layering coming through, right? Now, people smoke onto the B-bomb site. And that is enough of an opening here as Smooya does fall. So they're going to have to make that cross without a smoke, and that's just deadly. Alex picking up 3. And now, this is a turnaround here for Fnatic. Not one I expected.
Yeah, Alex really trying to save the day, digging Fnatic out of a rough situation. Keto spotted, and it's going to be Alex with the ace to pick up 12 for Fnatic. What an end to the round. He's popping off there in the player cams, and rightfully so.
Oh, that is just disgusting, but it's also so...
Big now. Getting themselves in position to hit the A side, or at least smash their way into jungle. Triple smoke. Interesting. Let's see how Alex navigates this one. Oh, collateral from Smooya as he just smashes his way in through that triple smoke. Everything working out, and there it is. A clean round to close out the half. 13-2. And Fnatic looking to put the pressure back on Big.
He's going to try and up the aggro here. Find an opening if he can. But look at the train coming out through mid-connector into the window. Tabson's all over it, though.
Oh, yeah, not missing too much there with the USP. 2 quick ones. And it's just Mezzi who's going to be isolated and collapsed upon Big, trying to stop him. Tizian doesn't want to lose that hit or util. And Mezzi is going to walk out into the crossfire. Can't swing around in time. It's Tabson. Long range to lock himself down a 3rd. Bomb left in the open. It's Mezzi. He was closest to go for the swing. But now that's going to be no bomb plant and a 2-man advantage. Tizian not going to allow that bomb down again. And that's Alex on short in a 1-on-4 position. But the angle in is looking rough, and that flash as well. Forces him right off the line. 11 seconds and time. Definitely going to win the round there for Big. But also patience. A big play to stop that bomb from being planted for just long enough. Fnatic not going to be able to take that first gun round, but they will be able to. Still alive. Both these CTs on A so low. If Fnatic can't find their way to sight, it's absolute daylight robbery. And Big, they're going to stand and deliver. The troops rotating all in towards A. Bomb needs to be retrieved, but Keto over the top, still able to force the fact and find more impact to the 2 remaining Fnatic players. Realizing Smooya Well, he's hitting everything. Alex as well.
Big rotation and just stopping that from being a factor, but bumping the brakes, just going sound dead on this. Tizian's going to walk into face-to-face. He finds two. Stabilizing the round here for Big. But Smooya and Brolin, they're still alive, and they're looking much better. Oh, Tizian with 3.
And Brolin. They knew where he was earlier on in the round, but now absolutely no read on the man.
So much potential on this Fnatic roster, right? Like, look across the scoreboard. Oh!
There it is. Alex gets that timing we were talking about, and it's Tizian again looking to lock down A, but it does not work out this time for Big. And they're going to have to go for the retake in a 3-on-4.
But wasn't aware of the potential for the drop into the window. I mean, once you see that vent busted, right, like, the natural progression is maybe just to check window, but not even the case. Oh, he didn't even get it. Well, all signs point to yes. Roland on that Mac 10. Kiddo, though, he's good. He's just making sure they are punished for that drop into the B site. And Gate is repositioned. So, man, Kiddo's on a tear.
Yeah, he's doing real good work there from short, and Big by a breath of fresh air just at the right moment. Fnatic, they tried to change it up. It actually looked good. Well,
Smoke. Oh.
Close range. And the Deagles almost do it, except Tabson standing here, and the man's been hitting everything today. But it's going to be the 2-on-3. And Fnatic, at least able to find the 2 entries, not committing to the A site. That smoke to the right side is just enough. Expecting a wide swing at some point. There it is. He'll strike, and Crims, that's the bomb in Big sights. 11 now. Found. Brolin unders, able to at least find themselves a trade, and he wants more as well, which he'll find on Nikito's head. Tizian, as well as Searson, just really looking to lock down Con. The AWP will strike, secondary retrieved, and it's mid-control. It might just be a battle for mid for the whole damn round. Gade, misses that one, but it's going to be picked up, and the swing out A from Mezzi might have just secured the potential final round now. Gade blinded, but he brings it to the 1-on-1. 2 HP. Can he keep Big's dreams of the comeback alive? It all comes down to the timing. Crims, he's been the master of it, but he's looking the wrong direction, and Gade gets it done.
So, from Big early on.
They've definitely seen this push towards unders. You can see that Alex is creeping up short already. Tizian not going to be able to stop this yet. Alex, again, he's been performing all maps so far, and Crims able to trade him out. So within the first 30 seconds, there's already 6 casualties. And Mezzi, firebox mollied. They don't have to worry about that now. Crims under balcony, going to be able to almost do it solo. Mezzi, how is he for the clutch? And Gade not going to be able to get into the smoke. There it is, 16 secured, and Fnatic send us all the way to nuke. Definitely not. Now, as we get things going here, it looks like we may not be getting things going. However, all of a sudden, it's going to be Tabson with Julie's on top of Hut, catching things back up, and Big off to a solid start. Fnatic, they were trying to get their way out towards A very early on. That being said, it's just Big with the numbers advantage.
We're just looking to brawl on into that top side. They're getting with the bomb plant, though.
Yeah, Crim's able to find one with the spam on the edge of that smoke though, but Brolin going to be able to fight for his right to make this one work up towards Sally there. Keto going to be able to survive for the moment. Head taken off with Alex, who comes in with the Glock in time. Keto has to drop, has to tap, and has to force Brolin out of his little hidey hole. But Fnatic on the T side off to a solid start.
Oh, man.
Alex going to be dropping his way in towards A. Tizian, Big Bink, however, never killed just yet. Gay going to be able to clean things up, and they know that there is going to be more T's filtered out to sight now. And a 3-on-2. Big couldn't win it on the pistols from this man advantage, but can they do it with a couple of extra primaries in their hands? He's got this dig, and he's almost found a perfect timing. Brolin, I think, has been spotted here at door as Tabson lines it up and makes sure he 100%'s that kill. But Smooya having a quiet day at the office in the first map, and here he'll find one, but not a second. Keto coming in through the heaven smoke in time. Towards trophy room, we'll see how this one goes. Alex not going to be able to make it work this time, not with the CZ. And Keto, he's got a whole lot of bullets in the mag there. 3 kills, a couple of frags on the board, and a second up there as well for Big. For your boy Searson. And again, Tabson going to be able to strike from the back of ramp. Now another found, and the numbers starting to crumble for Fnatic. Keto going to be able to find one, but the spray transfer's no good. Brolin, 1-on-3 angle. Can he make it work? Expecting the wrap back offline, and Brolin expects it. Head tapped again, but it's going to be the drop to lower. Waiting for that tap to come through. He's heard the footsteps. He knows the drop. He knows that Gade's going to be locked into the left side, jumping across straight into the line, and Brolin, it was a 1-on-4 from the trade.
Brolin has quite a bit of utility. So, super important for them that they just put pressure on top side here. Gade has found the timing. A nice double.
Huge.
And the task becomes increasingly difficult for Fnatic right now. Hito's going to be in those vents. Going to find the timing on the Alex, but not the second on Crims. And never count Crims out in a 3 versus 1.
Well, back-to-back 1v4 angle. Let's see if Crims can do it with just 30 HP. He's got the isolated fight with Searson, who's crabbing. Head spotted. With 30 seconds, position known. Missed opportunity from Searson to close out the round. Now he's just looking to play it patient. Jiggling off the contact. Third time's the damn charm. He'll connect. And it's big with 4 on the board. And he might just keep on going as well. And Gade, not going to find the timing. Mezzi, crisp on the headshot. Keto answers with one at outers, but Searson flashed off, and that's a big read from Fnatic. Now looking just to roll out on the A site. And Tabson trying to save the day here. Not going to be able to. It's big pick for Fnatic. And a great trade to Tizzy to close out festivities in round number 8.
Big just falling on their sword, right? It was an open door opportunity for Searson to peek through.
Tucked in behind Mini, and Tizzy and jumping up, going to get his head tapped off. AK reigns supreme as Mezzi survives on 1 HP. You got Gade as well. He's going to drop that flash, swinging over towards the wall side. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but Fnatic bringing it straight back with a 4-on-1 as Keto. He's going to chime in for 2. He's got a big amount of work to do if he wants to win the clutch.
Okay. Hoping that they think that that is a drop sound cue. However, Fnatic have taken no chances. They've gone straight to the lowers. I'm going to play this 2 versus 1. Keto going to have to do this without the sidearm. However, he does have the M4. Catches the timing on De Brolin. However, the line from Alex is crisp. And that is the round going to Fnatic. So
get a huge amount of info at outers nice and early. Big able to stack the top side off the back of it, but it's going to be the bust out anyway. And they still need to connect. It's going to be Tizzy and able to find himself that double up from Mustang. Tabson just edging here at Idiot Wall, and Smooya falling back to Hut, hoping that Alex can maybe find a gap in the smoke now. But they don't have a read on the other CTs. Shoulder to shoulder, and Alex has no idea he's next to Searson. Oh my, what a round from Big to win.
And Tabson.
Crim's looking to play close as well, so Messi doesn't have to commit to anything. There's that pick we were talking about. Tizzy and able to bring it back to the 2-on-2. Crim's close. The sole man here at Dark does it all himself. 3 kills for the round. And again, a close affair. 6-6 now up on the scoreboard. But it's over towards Secret. They'll go, and there's a whole lot of CTs here. It's just going to be head-on collision. Keto takes the first, and there's numbers, but there's also a lot of rifles coming in towards the CTs. Tabson not going to be cleared initially. Mezzi takes that second take after going past the angle. Well, Alex is. He's knocking on the door, and he's found himself a line. Second man, close to trade. And Gade is going to fall as well. So Tabson, can he salvage the round for Big here? He's thinking about it. He's wrapping back and have a stronger CT side than their T side here on Nuke.
It's not a good prospect. You're looking at the stats for Big. So the speed is certainly there.
Yeah. And Searson finally finding that pick he was looking for. That's going to be Hut controlled with Tizian just standing there with the XM. It's going to be Searson dancing back the door instead. And Gabe able to swing. Maybe make the contact happen. Tizian locking down Hut. And we're going to be even Stevens going into the half, but Smooya ain't done just yet. Searson over the top now, and Smooya firing up. It's a 1-on-5 angle for the man. They're playing the timer, and Keto plays it to AT. 8-7 as we head into the half, Jim. And Mezzi, he's in a solid position to fight here, unfortunately. Not going to have too much cover. Smooya, however, is going to be able to chime in to keep it back to an even situation. Flank starting to come through from Crims here, but it's going to be the crouch peek from Tizian to get the better of him. And Smooya, he was feeling it at the end of that first half, but he's got to make his way forward. He's ready to trade, ready to swing, and it's Alex on 20 HP. His position spotted earlier. But the man wrapping in here towards lobby. Tizian sees him. And it should be a big round every day of the week now. Alex not going to have time to get that defuse off, so looking to get some rifles, get some pistols out of the hands of Big, as we are going to see it all tied up here at the start of the second half. Very thorough with the clearance, making sure everyone's holding everything to get that bomb to site in time, and it's Keto to take the head straight off of Crims. And more time in, Brolin falling too. And Mezzy, looking like he might just follow suit. Looking to take this contact onto Gade. Oh, spotted. And the UMP probably not going to win this fight. Mezzy unscathed. And Big happy to let him have that Galil in hand, it seems. There is some time. Keto going to be spotted there on side. If he can get locked in, that's some nice financial damage, because that's another 8k taken away. And it's stuck on B now. Tizian looking to buff the numbers with that Mac 10 frag, and he'll do so. 10 rounds.
Not want to go down too early. He's a massively key player for Big. Here we go. Just going to get into this annex, and this is going to be awkward now.
Ooh, Mezzy from the top of site is able to fall to safety, but he needs a helping hand from heaven, and that might just come through, but it's going to be picks all favouring Big for the moment. Smooya looking to set himself back up for another headshot found at Tizian, and it could just be the tide, Tony. You've got this lurk coming in from behind Crims. Ooh, spotting Tabson, and just like that, it's back to the 2-on-2. Big not forcing the bomb plant just yet, just trying to find a line as Gade. What's Smooya? He's opted to drop. It's an awkward position, but Gade will win it. And they know where Crims was coming from. Now the timing, coverage is good, and Searson locks it down for Big. It's 11 on the board, and Fnatic still dry here in the second half.
Going scope to scope outside.
Whoa. Smooya's spotted Tabson there. Just hoping to find this wrap through. Head spotted, but not taken off just yet. Gade, however, did fall earlier with what I believe was that little door push. Coming through again from Alex.
Ooh. That's the bomb. Tabson's just going to skim over the top of the smoke. There's no idea where that came from.
Oh. No, he did. He looked at it. It's just Tizian's up in the corner. So Tizian saves it. Doesn't like his chances. He was hoping for another pick. But he stays aggression over towards Outers, as it is just going to be that push round. Red and Gade not going to spot Brolin there. Hidden under Silo. Spam through the smoke. And it's looking like a very solid anti-eco for the moment. Keto expecting to drop down into vent, but Tabson not going to expect too, surely. He'll find one head hunted. But other than that, it's going to be a nice round for Fnatic to put them in pole position. But again, Big, they're running low on time, trying to make this one work. Grim is going to be spotted up at Mustang, able to fight for one. But again, no one coming through Hut in time. Trade will be there for Gade eventually, and Mezzy still just not spotted. But he is going to take contact and allow Alex to hide right here at default. But the bomb not going to be planted just yet. Cleared Gade. Making sure everything is spotted now. It's not going to be another found. Alex, man, is just holding down the fort here. 12 seconds. And Smooya from the top, spotting some more. It's going all the way to the final couple of seconds. And Keto saves it with a nice little spray. Tapping the head of Alex and flicking up to Smooya. Big fight back. How's this go? They know that he's here, but it's full cleared. And Tizian maybe saves the round just with that spot. They seem to know it's a bit of a stack now, but they're going to fight regardless, knowing they've got the AKs to play with. USP's not doing any groundwork at all. And it's 5 alive at the end for Big now, who are just 2 rounds away. Oh, and Gade is going to be able to spot the first and hear the second off the back of the Hut control. Big, they're going to send it straight down vent now. Gade, he was spotted with the bomb, but he's not going to run into the dangerous territory. Just hoping Tabson can lock down Outers. Enable this one to come through, but it's going to be Smooya jumping up on Silo in time. Gade able to trade. And the man's done maybe just enough to put Big onto 15.
What can they buy around this, right? Like $2,900, that's their loss bonus. What can they get? They might be able to shuffle 2 weapons around, maybe put...
He's straight in behind enemy lines here, just making this wrap happen. There's going to be 3 Ts on a silver platter for him. How does he make the lineup work? Bomb goes down, but he's only found 1. And a molly could buy just enough time as well. But Big, they need to go forward. They can't worry about what's behind them here. And Brolin locks them down with 2 through the door. It's the crunch onto lobby at the perfect moment. Fnatic We wanted to go for the peak, but the smoke there will enable this wrap. Gade, I think he knows that Smooya's at the back of warehouse, but the angle isolation.
Oh, no.
Smooya pushing forward, and Gade, he's managed to get up to heaven for the moment, but Smooya lines it up. Brolin with another as well, and Big, they're going to start to be picked apart now. But what can they do in this 3-on-5? Looking to smack the B site. Tabsent looking to leave the charge off angle from Alex, and it's good for the final 2-14 on the board for Fnatic, and we're going all the way to 30, Jim.
They're going to go for a faster pace to top with some of this utility. And Brolin, he's caught in a firefight, but it's Alex that's provided the cover.
Chaos to kick off the round. And Fnatic 3 kills away. How's the coordination just to lock this man down? Smooya not hitting the trigger initially. Wanted to make sure that was 100%ed. 2 remaining Cs make it 1. As Gade has 5 CTs to get past. It's just him with big shoulders. Dunskies, there it is. 15 for both sides, and we're not done just yet. Map 3, overtime. You guys wanted some more action. Well, here it is. And the smoke there at Unbreakable. So, Quito looking to make his way in towards Mini. It's going to be an entry found from Gade, who's been so good on the rifle so far on Nuke, but he's got a little bit of work to do. Over towards A, Mezzi just dancing around left and right. Which is the one that he commits to? Rap comes through for the trade, and Quito will connect. But the man's going to be last alive on just 17 HP. Too many CTs to get past as Alex swings in to win the first round of OT for Fnatic.
That is a massive round to win.
Alex falling,
no.
So numbers lost. And Barrel going to be spotted. Season can't hold. Messi! 30 seconds in, he's on T-Roof. Smooya looking to lock down the lower site. Molly tries to separate the troops. Legs, secondary, locks down all 3 on the CT side for Fnatic and Smooya. Fnatic just looking to pick up the pace. Quito, solid position to stop the door bust. However, too many players to get past now. We are going to see the flank start to come through. And find 2 for Big. So, Brolin and Quito, Mezzi rather, so damn low, who's 19 HP to play with, but he's nowhere near his teammate. And that's going to be the bomb stuck in Decon. 55 seconds.
He's closed on all his options, so he's just going to take the plunge here.
Trying to find it. Unable to get his mitts on the objective. CSN locking that one down for Big, who are already starting to filter their way down. There's 3 players here towards B, and it's going to be so hard to wrangle, but Cribs, he's taking the head off of Tabs, and Sisson falls as well. No way they're going to be able to do this from the 4-on-5. Quito fighting. Isolated fights, but again, Cribs, he's starting to pop off. It's all up to Tizian now, and the man's over towards Outers. Bomb's starting to come up the vent straight in towards this man who's spotted. Bomb goes down, and there's 20 seconds. Bomb's going to be planted on B. But Alex is here to stop the drop at vent. Oh, there it is, 19-17. Fnatic pop off, and they take the series over Big 2-1 to continue into the lower bracket final.